And now, the end is near, and so I face the final curtain.
Oh, God.
Dorman, that's a nice voice. Why did
Finally,
it take it to
the
laugh?
last Colossus.
Even he's tired of this, like,
The
jeez.
ritual is nearly over. Thy wish is nearly granted.
Took us
You know what
long
this
enough.
actually... You know what this... Oh, hang on.
But someone now stands to get in thy way.
This grumpy dude. Looks like a Muppet, like... "Rah, rah, 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 rah."
Sam the Eagle is your next foe. Make haste.
Actually,
for time is
now I think about
short.
this whole... Now I think about with this whole voice thing, it makes sense that he should be getting far more, like, rejuvenated, considering what we're actually doing.
Yeah,
So-
okay.
When he was all
okay.
old.
So
In
he
case-
goes from Comedy Guru to fucking Sam the Eagle.
No, actually, Scott, the voice I'm trying to go for is Perfect Cell.
Excuse me.
So as he gets more and more rejuvenated, he becomes more perfect. Therefore, Perfect Cell.
I met
Yeah.
Cell's voice actor. He's cool.
Wait, you met Damian Clark?
Yeah.
Fuck you!
Really?
And I met the voice of Trunks.
Fuck you!
They're both really cool.
I met the voice actor for Gohan. So fuck you!
Okay.
Well, let's just go on.
And I got him to
It's
record
not
a
a
video for
competition,
James.
guys.
So
That's up quick.
It's not a competition.
I know.
It is to me.
Just put your voice actor autographs away.
Yeah, I was about to say, quit,
Children here.
quit stroking your
But-
Dragon Balls. We got Colossus to fight.
But I have a picture here signed by
We
Kyle.
are heading to the edge. We're heading to the edge of this continent.
Little
Now look at those clouds.
God,
Look at
those,
that
that does
skybox.
look nice.
Yeah.
And now, and
whole
suddenly we are
scenery.
going to the same mountain that they were going to in Journey.
Mhm.
And now we're
Pretty
making a
much.
detour.
Let's go!
What are you
Oh
doing?
no, I'm not going down
what are you
there.
doing?
I'm on your own. Ow.
You
Okay.
are
How
an
did you
idiot.
Okay. I shouldn't be asking this, but how are you alive?
Because I'm a venturer. Because I'm being imbued with dormant spirits. Spoilers. Also, I just figure this is faster than trying to find a way around. So I'll just let Agro's pathing do it for me.
If
We
you
must
get
hurry
it,
forward.
works.
It's a journey.
You know, I kind of wish it was like D-Horse or Roach from The Witcher, where
It just appears.
Where it just kind of appears behind you, no matter where you are.
Aggro?
I would
Hold on.
I would
Buddy?
much rather.
Hold on, wait,
I
where
would
is he?
mu-
Hold on. When he comes
hell
on
is he?
screen, let me know. Hold on.
This is becoming
Oh God!
concerning.
There he is.
Oh, there he is.
He's there. He's coming up.
Wait for me.
I would
Pretty
much
far
rather
away. I
love
wouldn't
it.
do that the whole
I,
time.
s- I can't believe I've never seen this in a cartoon before. I would much rather love it if, like, as opposed to like that. Hang on, Matt. I would love it if it was like kind of like a Bugs Bunny, like burrow, like in the ground, like, and then as I'm running, he just appears underneath me and gallops.
Whoa.
And he just perfectly nestles underneath me. So I go from running to full gallop running without breaking.
So
any
pretty
movement.
much Roach from
That would be funny
but
to
from
see.
underground, just
yeah.
I'm surprised I didn't see that in any. Even in Pecos Bill or any of those old Disney things, I would have loved something like that.
That would be
yeah.
great.
Like, this is a funny visual.
Okay,
Anyway.
okay. No, it'd be perfect. Sequel to Tangled, the horse in that does it.
That would be awesome.
That would be.
That would actually
I
be
can
genuinely
see
That might
that
almost
horse
make it
totally
worth it.
doing it.
He sees a fence, he just digs underneath it, and he just surfaces with the earth. Anyway, speaking of remasters,
Maximus.
reanimated projects also are cool things. I think, like that reanimated things like the Dover Brothers or that new
The Dover Boys, yes.
Light- the Dover Boys, not the War Brothers. Sorry, the Dover Boys. The new Shrek retold thingy.
God.
That's
Oh,
kind of
God.
I still haven't seen that yet. I need to.
Me too. It's in my watch later list. I want to though so badly. Anyway, we have now reached
That
final
could
arena.
that could be for our movie night, like a
Good.
future movie night.
Nerd.
Apparently, they have movie nights.
Every so
I
often.
don't join because I'm sad.
Well, when we started it, this was back when you couldn't join for Mitch late night calls.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
any calls because your laptop was confiscated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Faster,
that
faster,
has
Aggro,
been
faster.
that has been rectified. Whoa.
Aggro,
Are you okay?
come on.
I don't think he's feeling too well, guys. No, he's perfectly fine. Our main man Aggro got no problems whatsoever. Oh gosh, hurry up, Aggro. Aggro, hurry!
Problems.
Oh,
might have
no.
problems.
Oh, no. Aggro, no!
He has problems.
No!
Aggro!
Oh,
No! Believe it or not, he somehow survives this!
Shush! Our wingman.
Our wing horse?
And
Way to
yeah,
rub it in game.
with that tone set in, welcome to the final
Ah!
arena of the game.
Sorry, I
No.
decided to put some rain in and lightning just to make it more dramatic.
Seemed appropriate. Anyway, I'm going to be real quick, but I'm just going to mention that this next boss is again kind of like that previous one where like there's phases, and this one just getting to him is going to be an arduous like challenge.
Well, he is the
Oh,
last
goodness.
Colossi.
I'll be right back. You guys have fun for a little bit.
Okay.
Let's do with this emotional turmoil.
And then watch as you're pretty much gone for the rest of the video.
I mean, he has
Nah,
done that twice
he-
before, but who cares?
We can manage. But
I'm
not
so-
without aggro.
Dang, and I thought Artax suffered a cruel fate. Well, then again, that was also pretty cruel. He got sunk into the goop of misery.
Yeah, I mean, like,
And
you from what I heard, you can in that you only sink in that swamp of misery if you're miserable yourself. So
Yeah,
Artax
and-
must have been miserable
yeah,
for some odd reason.
yeah. Also, here's the thing, though, with the interesting connection between Artax and this horse, they somehow still survive.
Well, I mean, it made
And if
sense
you
enough.
wait, and if you call that a spoiler, fuck you. This is a 13-year-old game.
Fine, just
Well-
sometimes it never hurts to keep the suspense. But anyway, honestly, it's funny you bring that up though, because I mean, at least in the Never-Ending Stories credit, they had a pretty decent justification for that. Whereas here, like, he literally fell down a lake.
Yeah, and yet he
Yeah.
still somehow appears in the end. So
Well,
yeah,
you know, I guess when you think about the physics of larger animals, or no, wait, no, I have that backwards. Sorry, like okay,
Yeah.
it's possible. It's possible a horse might survive from a place that high in a body of
Gee, I wonder if this is the Colossi. It's not like we
No.
saw a leg or something.
Colossus
Yes.
singular.
Oh wow, the whole thing's on fire.
Colossus, sorry.
Oh.
Oh, oh god.
Do you like
This big boy.
Honestly, with the silhouette of its head, it almost made me think of fucking Iron Giant there.
No, I
A
was
little bit.
No, I was thinking Chernobog from the
Night
Night on
Vision.
Bald
Mountain?
Mountain.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that now.
Oh.
It's just that before you see the horns, it kind of does make me think of Iron Giant because of how perfectly round it looked. But yeah, here we are. This is it.
Yeah, I see what Logan was talking about. Just getting to him is a task. Because he's
Yeah.
shooting lightning bolts, like fire lightning bolts at you.
You know, now that I think about it, with this being the final boss and all, and it being a struggle to actually get to, what do you think this represents?
He is
Oh.
the flame of my heart. Quite literally.
Wow, you got a pretty big heart, Mister. Norman?
You might
Yeah,
wanna-
well,
you might
yeah,
wanna
well,
get
the
that
worst
checked out.
part. The worst part is he causes a very bad case of heartburn, but, you know, still need the heart.
You know, Wander, if you could toss out those flames before killing it, that'd be appreciated.
But it's raining and it still hasn't killed him. Then shit.
Oh, he looked like he wasn't gonna make that there.
But you did.
But yeah, kind of going back to the whole large animal physics.
No, guys, imagine this, but with Breath of the Wild slip system.
Oh Lord, that'd be borderline unplayable.
But yeah, okay. So yeah, going back to the physics thing, it's possible a horse might survive a drop like that if there's a body of water deep enough to cushion the fall. But if it's kind of interesting the way physics work, depending on the size of an animal. Like I learned this from a science video on YouTube. the smaller an animal is, the more likely it'll survive a huge drop.
Yeah,
Because-
actually,
just
that
because of weight and mass.
yeah,
Right.
weight, mass, and also air distribution actually,
Yeah.
which
But yeah, if
correlate
it
with
was,
the weight and mass.
Yeah.
So that
if it
still
was
begs
like
the
a
question. Oh.
And
oh,
great, we're
God.
going to
I
see.
could see.
We're going to
I
see
could see
up his
every
skirt.
detail.
Yeah, no, this thing is basically just Chernobog. Let's just be fair, it's Chernobog.
But
So
Chernobog doesn't. But wait, Chernobog doesn't have legs. At least
Yeah,
from what we
but-
saw.
But Chernobog, but you can only see the top half from from a giant mountain-like structure, and it shoots fire, and it has horns.
Come to think of it, Chernobog was naked.
Yeah, he was naked. This guy's wearing
Well-
pretty much just basically
well,
a skirt
Hey,
made of building.
hey, we could say that that the actual bald mountain was Chernobog's skirt. Who knows?
Well, I gotta say, it's a hot fashion choice.
You know, I just gotta wonder, what
But I'm
what architect did this thing trust enough to let it build this on him?
What's his name? George Trevor.
Oh, I'm trying to think of the name of a famous architect.
You know
Frank Lloyd Wright.
the architect from Resident Evil.
Oh
Oh,
god.
there was a weak spot right there on his back.
Or we could say, all right, time for some acupuncture.
Oh, not. God damn it! I don't have time
no.
for this crap.
Maybe No, he's an artist.
Whoops.
Never mind.
Swing and a miss.
I'm trying to think of a specific. Oh yeah, maybe Guggenheim.
I forget
No.
what kind of architect he was.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out who made. There's a famous architect. Hold on.
Oh, very clever. Using his hand to climb up to his second weak point.
Huh, nice. Also very death-defying.
Oh boy.
But he's about to crush you. Or never mind.
Not?
False alarm. Okay, never mind. That wasn't a false alarm. I
That's
really
my
gotta crush this thing
bicep,
now.
You asshole.
Oh,
Oh.
nice work.
That second to last Colossus would have taught us that it's a good idea to climb on the hands if they're reaching for you.
Yeah.
So, this is the thing I gotta deal with. What a drag.
Also, I actually forgot what that guy's face, what this guy's face looks like. It's freaking terrifying.
Jeez.
Frank Lloyd Wright. That was it.
I mentioned him earlier.
You know, if the atmosphere was a wee bit, if the atmosphere here was a wee bit darker, like straight up, I don't know, moonlight or something like that. Not quite.
Oh.
Think of it like the Ganon boss fight from Ocarina of Time. Just imagine that with this boss.
Well, to be fair, this is pretty much what they wanted the Ganon fight from Ocarina of Time to be.
Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, no.
yeah,
Too.
was it?
That's without it. Yeah.
Yeah,
This
no.
is technically the original idea behind the Ganon.
Yeah,
Ganon
this whole game is actually based around the cancel idea of that game.
Really? I don't think I knew that.
Yeah,
I think I was pretty sure we brought it up during our Galaxy commentary.
yeah. The Ganon boss fight in that
Maybe,
game, they
yeah.
originally wanted you to climb up Ganon's body to get to his weak point and kill him, but they realized with the limitations that they couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Still, though.
N64 probably couldn't handle all that sweet Ganondorf hairy bod.
Oh God! Don't ever say that again.
you know the fangirls will love it.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah,
Good
no. In
thing
all
I'm not
seriousness,
one of
though,
them.
Shadow of the Colossus is essentially a giant apology letter for that scrap concept.
Yeah.
And
Looks
even-
like we gotta
and even-
get his shoulder.
Is he
And
not
what's
going
funny
to
is that-
attack the shoulder?
Can the shoulder still be attacked?
Yeah, no,
It
there's
looks
a
like
weak
it's
spot
like-
there. There's red
Yeah.
smoke coming out of it, meaning that it can still be a weak point, and it's glowing.
I'm back. Goodness me, we finally made it.
Welcome back. Why
So, yeah,
didn't
yeah.
you get the fucking weak point on his shoulder?
Because I'm wanting to work my way down. It's easier than having to climb all the way up every time.
Ah,
Makes sense.
But-
yeah.
Yeah, as you saw, that is the best path to take just to get to this guy without being destroyed by water strikes. And God, he is not happy.
That sweeping camera, though.
I love this game. Just at the end of the day, the game's visuals are so good.
They really are.
Even back on the PS2, this was still gorgeous. So
I definitely understand why they want to make a movie out of this, just because of how cinematic and how many like screenshots you could just turn into paintings like this. But just
Oh my god, yeah. They need to like
And
they need to
hold
get
on,
a big
and
name Japanese
screenshot.
director for this. If they ever
yeah.
Yeah, if they ever make a movie based on this, it has to come from Japan. Just no questions.
Actually, I think the only exception, only person that can make a movie based around this and still make it good is Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah,
you probably could. And to answer your question, Hype, that weak point there, that is not a health weak point. That is more. Sorry, Matt. That weak point on its shoulder, that is not like one that can deal damage to its health. That is more what I would normally do in order to like get him to move. Like those are like interactable points. So I was getting like grip strength back.
I actually was saying while you were gone, like, imagine if this boss fight, like the lighting and all that was a wee bit darker, but not so dark you couldn't see where you were going. But like, if it was along those similar level to like Ocarina of Time's Ganon boss fight, like just don't imagine how much more impactful this would be.
It would be very like intimidating.
Yes.
But yeah, the reason why I'm not shooting those shoulders, you're supposed to shoot him with arrows so that you probably saw was the whole method of getting his arms to lift me up and like get up to its head.
Yeah,
and now
that makes sense.
we're almost done.
Oh, just a few more stabs.
And we're not even halfway into the video.
Yeah, because it's credits and all
Yeah,
that.
because
dude.
there's
We
a
have the
whole
finale
other
and
thing that happens.
gosh, one more.
Wow, the credits really that long.
Also, I did spoil.
Oh!
Yeah, I did spoil what happens to Aggro, but fuck you, it's a 13-year-old game.
That's it.
And with that, Wander has officially cleared the aggro crash.
You know, question, can you please replace the music in this entire section with Night on Bald Mountain?
I don't wanna,
No,
because I like this music too much.
Ah!
Wow, he didn't even get even far from the body.
What is English?
I can't
Oh,
English
this is,
today.
this is different.
Yeah, I
That's what the
seen
loading
that.
screens normally like. And cutscene and oh, that's right, they finally made it.
I cannot English tonight, so sorry.
They finally made it home.
Gee, I wonder which one is the leader. Couldn't possibly be the one with the white fucking horse.
Wouldn't it be awkward if like I'm sorry, we only had this one brown speckled horse and it like has pink spots on it. It's like, but it's the only horse that's different from the rest of ours. Fine. Also, apparently screw puzzles. We're just gonna lift it up because we're magic.
Well, it's not
Now-
like, I don't think we
Yeah,
were
how
allowed
did
to
they-
add a lineup.
Yeah, I
We didn't use
think
it properly, did we?
Dorman is basically by this point just saying, "Ha, try you like."
See, now again, in this it's more vague. Like, okay, clearly spoilers about to learn that Dorman actually is not a very good guy.
Really?
No
And
shit.
all this
Yeah.
and all this time we were helping him to break the seal that this tribe, that this old man is one of the last remaining members of. They sealed him away because of his power, and that's what the Colossi were. They were a big safety mechanism.
So basically,
And-
in all this, the Colossus were the good guys.
You mean in
Yep.
everything I just said earlier?
Yes, I'm just reaffirming that. So, in any case,
What
Yeah.
hell have you wrought?
put him on. And yep, the final Colossi. And again, in the movie, they were going to make Lord Emon this weird, like, Count Frollo kind of dude, which would have not made any sense.
You know, it was already bad enough they pretty much gave that characterization to the priest in Castlevania. We really don't need another one.
No. We're fucked. Speaking of Castlevania,
Oh, yeah.
have some organ
Wow,
music.
this does sound like something straight out of Castlevania.
Yeah.
God damn it.
The
Also,
ritual for
a little out
Mono.
of place considering how epic the rest of the soundtrack felt.
Yeah.
But is the ritual was successful?
Survey says.
I don't think so, guys. She's dead.
Survey says we'll wait
work.
until after the credits.
Oh, that's fair. But, yeah.
Damn though.
Huh, apparently we actually didn't get warped back to Well, then again, I guess by that point, why would he need to? He's already for all fully free.
Help. I think he's in the
Oh,
Family Guy
Wander's not
dead
looking
pose.
Yeah, he's looking rather pale.
He's looking kind of deadish.
I guess you could say that he's the wandering dead.
I would have loved that.
But
I would have loved if it was something where it's like, I mean, I guess
I
it makes
am the
sense. It's kinda like
Punisher.
Yes, you are. Pat.
huh, well,
How we doing, guys?
this ain't looking too good, Jim.
What's the prognosis, Doc?
I'm not a
She's
doctor,
dead.
I'm a priest.
Oh, and that's
Uh-oh.
how we get brought back here.
What the?
Ha!
Oh. The light sword.
Huh. Well, looks like they're fucked.
Yeah.
Derek brought back the Smash Brothers.
I will be back, you guys continue.
Okay.
So notice, he's now grown horns.
Yeah.
He's a full-out demon now.
He's gonna. Yeah, if I remember correctly, he's gonna take on all of Dorman's spirits, and become a Colossus himself.
I didn't use a spell, I just kind of did something mean and...
So yeah, we did this. We did all this.
Yeah, kind of sucks. I don't think it's gonna be that easy, dude.
No.
Damn.
You sound very cocky for some guy who's now facing an army of darkness.
Well, an army consisting of, like, what, 16 shadows? Oh!
Ugh.
Well, that's enough to do it.
It's like, dude!
I was gonna make an arrow to the knee joke, but wouldn't
Nope,
have worked.
too high.
Yeah, you got the calf instead. Or actually, no, that's not the calf, is it? I don't know my anatomy.
Skyrim.
No, it's
Well,
above the gap.
it's the calf.
Okay.
Thigh?
So I was right.
Thyroid? Yeah, it's not gonna be that
Sorry,
easy,
Wander.
dude.
You
I
done
kinda have a
fucked up.
god in me.
Damn
I
it.
thought I had won. I thought I was doing good.
Sorry, old friend. Gotta put you down.
Ugh.
Credits roll. No.
No.
You ever think it was gonna be that? Oh, we are like a colossi now.
Oh.
As I said earlier.
Kind of surprised we didn't just outright grow into one.
That would have been cool.
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
nuts. Really?
They're like my gang. Like, come on, man, you gonna let him talk to you like that?
You're better than that, Wander. Kick his ass.
They just start beatboxing behind me, getting ready for my new track. Be the backup crew. We're about to say that they done screwed. But Mono,
Well, at least he had some semblance of humanity left before.
we just wanted to
fighting.
see if it even
Not
worked,
enough.
if it was all worth it.
not enough to save him.
Drop the sword, drop, there you go. I was
There
waiting
you
for
go.
that moment. I was waiting for that dramatic tile end. Done.
Damn it.
We
One
just
of us
pop
will
back
do-
at it.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I honestly forgot I was going to say it.
I was gonna say we just pop back at a checkpoint 2 feet away. Oh, hey, new life. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
He's like, you want to try that again?
As for the girl, she's still lying there. It's as if nothing ever happened.
And
As
I'm
if
back.
Wander's efforts were.
Welcome
Oh, I-
back. You're just in time to see us get very angry about getting stabbed.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
God.
Yeah, no, trust me, I've been watching. I was just saying phone call.
Mm-hmm.
Ha ha! You thought you could trap me? It is I, Perfect Simon Dorman! For eternity in order to seal our power. We Dorman have arisen anew.
No dirt.
We're fucked.
Yeah, kind of. It's an ancient evil.
However, there's one thing that, there's one weakness we have. And that's the same weakness that every other Colossi has had, excuse me.
I just love how they're just all walking in on the shadowy body. It's like,
excuse me.
Wait for me!
And yeah, we have become a Colossi, though, like a genie, we've now gained the big problem, which is light.
Light and our size makes us very slow.
Oh shit, we're
Very
literally playing as it
lumbering.
now.
Very slow and very lumbering. Fire!
Now we know what it's like to actually play as one of these things, and it sucks.
Yeah.
Because you're so slow, and now they've grabbed the Sword of Light, and I guess I should get around. I guess I should just get around to saying this right now. This is an unwinnable sequence.
Yeah.
There's no way to
Because-
maneuver around them.
Yeah, because you're big and slow.
Jeez, when you stop and think about it, Dorman really is just a pretty pathetic villain if he can't even take out these lowly soldiers.
Gotta say, I love the effects they put on him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
look
it's
pretty
kind of like
nice.
smoke, kind of like fur.
It honestly reminds me of the art style of that Where the Wild Things Are movie. Here, remember that was the thing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I
was a
like
thing.
that movie. Screw you.
Just came in.
I was just like, where do you get a plot for that? The book really didn't have a plot.
Yeah, but here's also the thing. The movie and the book were both passion projects by their creators to signify their lives. So,
That's
yeah.
good.
Yeah, I liked it too.
All right, where's the rest of them?
No,
they're
already
gone.
run Off.
Oh, seriously?
They're way.
Wait.
They're just like, screw this. This is so. It's like, dude, come on, guys, unfair. It's like if you make this new rule, and everyone's like, screw this. We're gonna play in it. We're gonna play in our own backyard. Take the
You know, now I
basketball.
think about it, in a way, this sort of reminds me of Nefarious, where we don't even get our hard-earned victory.
Mm-hmm.
The heroes just piss off.
Yeah.
It's called you get to feel bad about yourself, because that's what games should be about.
Well, a game like this, anyway. Because we just have to have at least one story where we gotta end it off by feeling bad for ourselves.
Yeah.
So it turns out that big pond in there isn't just for looks. It is also the placement of the original seal.
And I guess we're gonna get to they're gonna put out the seal again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because apparently it was that easy. And Dorman's like,
Just throw the stick.
and Dorman's all like, "Wow, I'm bad at this." Ooh,
Yeah, he
right in
really
the
is.
line.
Like, holy shit.
Wow, you go through all this work to have someone do all your work for you, and you can't even back it up.
Yeah, you got beaten by an old man.
You
Twice,
know,
probably.
maybe I should have put a seal over that or something.
Put a door.
Well, maybe you
So-
couldn't.
With that said, time for our next unwinnable sequence.
Yeah.
So, fun fact, I did almost get... I feel like in the original PS2 version, I got close to, like, almost escaping this, or, like, getting far away, but then I just kind of, like, this is taking forever, and I just let go.
Yeah, no matter what, you have to lose this.
So sad though, because you remember, this is us. We've become
Yeah.
the monster that has to be sealed away.
But we did all this just because we loved her that much, and we wanted... We just wanted to have her... We wanted to give her another chance and save her.
Yeah.
Ow. Can't grip onto anything.
Damn it! These floors are made out of hylium. The same
Oh,
shit
jeez.
they make in all their shrines.
No.
It sucks.
I'm sorry, you
Quick,
fucked up.
grab on the stair.
Oh.
Never mind. And that's that. Dorman got
Darkness was
chumped
sealed
just
away.
like that.
Yep.
Oh,
Was it all
damn.
worth it? Did we accomplish our goal?
Survey says.
Well,
They're
we
running
don't
away.
know. We have to wait.
They're just like, oh gosh, screw this. That was such a mess. Next time I plan our next outing, guys, I say air hockey.
At this point, they may as well break the entire damn. Oh wait, never mind. The game's
There
gonna
they
do
go,
that for
James.
us.
And now
Oh gosh! Run!
Just being
So
destroyed.
wait, was that did they do that, or just is that just happened because
It may be a new magic. Maybe it very well
Come
could have
on,
been
last
the guy.
guy.
It very well could have been something where like the guy's like, okay, clearly making a giant precarious bridge and this wasn't enough. I'm just gonna break the bridge, make sure no one ever comes here again.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Oh, it's alright.
Been playing too much Smash Brothers, and I still can't get a kick. I still get a kick out of it.
Yoshi smash.
Yes.
Charge.
It's perfect. It's the perfect music for that scenario. Anyway,
Allergies.
Mono?
So, interesting fact, even though Dorman is an asshole who used us and manipulated us, he is still true to his word and brings her back to life.
The curse. Well, I mean, it was a spell, and I guess his power. He did owe us one, even though he was probably going to destroy the world and rule over it. But
in a matter of speaking, this you'd swear this was kind of a waste of time, because he didn't really need to do this, and yet, well, he did.
But there it is.
She's okay.
Dear God, that sunlight's hurting my eyes.
Just wakes up, got pins and needles all
And
over.
what's-
It's like, dude, you haven't moved in a while.
What happened?
Feels like I've been
What
asleep
did
for
I miss?
Feels like I've been asleep for almost 10 months.
Ah,
What-
fuck you.
And you know, what's even sadder is that Wander doesn't even get to see her wake up.
Nope.
Yeah. Although I get sadder, Gui.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember what happens.
Well, first off, the fact that bridge is still broken.
So she's stuck here, whether she likes it or not.
I don't know,
Also,
she
barefoot.
should probably
She's gonna
swim
get
across.
so many stubbed. She's gonna get so many stubbed toes. Swim across what?
Swim across the lake that the bridge was on?
There is no lake.
Wait, what?
Well,
Oh, I thought it was.
There was,
It was a dry lake bed.
it was a super, and it was also like, you sure it was above a lake bed, but it was also like at least 10 stories above that lake
Okay,
bed.
I don't know.
She gotta start climbing.
Maybe she
Build
can use
climb
that
meter.
fucking dress to float like Peach. I don't know.
That'd be awesome, but anyway,
That would shoot the entire mood of this game in the foot.
And
my
look!
wingman.
What the?
Huh?
Nah, you didn't think no drop of that was gonna be able to take down your best
It
wingman now,
took me
did
a
you?
while, but I made it.
You know, Wander never said this about
Oh,
me, but
jeez.
I'm a damn good swimmer.
Ow.
Pity about my leg, though.
I finally got here. What did I miss? He just looks over. Oh god damn it.
Wait, where's Wander? I was supposed to
could've-
meet him here after we killed the last Colossi.
Uh-oh, here
could've-
comes the onset trauma.
I've got the strange feeling that Wander done fucked up.
I don't know why, but I have the faintest idea that without his good companion, he was lost.
Well, at the very least, this wasn't a waste of time.
But that's it.
Wow.
That here's our credit sequence, and here's even the first one. Here's every
Blue
Colossi we
points.
killed. Every Colossi we killed. Just again, the fact that this game really only has 16 big things you do, and each one can take roughly 5 to maybe 10 minutes at a time, doesn't seem like a very big game on its surface level. But
Well,
goodness me, is the presentation up there.
I think a better way to say it is that it's a big game, but it's not a very long game.
Nor is it that complex, but
Right.
just the presentation just is ramped up
happening?
and makes
It's
the music,
gorgeous. It is
the
absolutely
visuals,
gorgeous. Yeah, no,
and I definitely.
this is just one of the most beautiful games. It's absolutely gorgeous.
I don't know. I feel like I would. I don't say this often about games, but I feel like this is one of those games that I could like go on the record saying like push this game to an art like. It
really
represents
does.
games as an art form.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Honestly, in some regard, you could just say
Yeah.
it belongs in a museum, and it would totally
Like, just
would.
the artwork of this.
I can see that.
It belongs in a museum.
But yeah, what did you?
I think
So what
it's
did you think about this,
fantastic.
all this
Like,
week?
even though I haven't played the game myself yet, I really wish I had. You know, just to get to experience this kind of
But-
majesty.
And let it be known, ladies and gentlemen, this all happened because we had to give them all their shots.
It was flu season. That flu season came to the land.
But that flu season kicked it a wee bit too hard, and now they're just suddenly sandy husks.
Yeah, I will not.
Even
lie.
even
Doc,
Dr. Mario is looking at us like,
You're.
you need to go back to Metas. You need to go back to Metas.
Dude, you fucked up.
So who here did play the original?
I think I may have sampled it once, but that's about it.
Okay, I played the original HD remake. But,
Yeah, on PS3?
yeah, no, believe it or not, guys, this is the second HD
Is it?
remaster of this game.
And I would say it's the better one.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It started off with the
Still
Ico
collapsing.
collection on PS3.
It's
It's a long bridge. It's a long bridge. Anyway, go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, no, so yeah, imagine they've been just writing this whole time and it's still going.
It's like, oh gosh,
And those
we've been riding forever.
And those horses have to be
Yeah,
exhausted
horses are
to
hardy.
high hell by now.
They were not as strong. They were not as strong as their brethren aggro.
What? And what's an aggro?
Talking about mono. I mean, they could easily just climb down. I
Okay,
said
look
no
at that
man will
desert.
ever trespass.
Yeah.
It's all sandy. Probably really hot sand though.
I don't know if it'd be possible to. The vegetation's very bare. We didn't find a lot of animals except for maybe a stray bird or a lizard.
So she can
But,
eat the birds or lizard. Well, actually, we'll see something at the end, so.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. But it's like, yeah, well, let's start walking. Come on, you get to
Oh.
carry me now because I've been carrying Agri this whole game.
Ha.
You wander.
But yeah, so having played the original HD, what do you think of this then, Matt?
This is the better version. This is the better HD version. But,
Oh,
actually, no, I have no buts. This is the better HD version.
it is just the best.
This version was kind of remade from the ground up, whereas the other one was a polish.
Something
up.
happening.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, wait.
What the heck?
What does that
You
sound?
see what I'm seeing, Mono? It's a
That's
baby
Wander.
with
A
horns.
horned baby.
Yep.
And Agri's like, okay, I swear that kid's not mine.
At least I don't think. Come to think of it, he does have Wander.
So,
Wander.
it is.
Go ahead,
Okay,
Matt.
A
Tell us
lot
the
of people
connection.
believe that this is actually the guy from Ico, whose name I forgot. But
I think it is just Eco.
maybe his name. I thought Ico was the girl. Anyway,
Oh, maybe.
but yeah, no. A lot of people think because the main character in that game had horns, like this baby here. However, in that game, we were actually a horned child who was banished from our tribe because we had horns. So
See, I was gonna say this. I think part of me wants to think that perhaps what maybe happened was that maybe that's not the same child,
Maybe
but
better.
I want to say
Probably,
this is
yeah.
the start of the race of
Yeah.
horned people.
yeah, that's what
that makes
I
sense.
was thinking.
This is not the child, but this is. I think Team Ico themselves did claim that this takes place before that game,
Well, before.
and for Gui's sake, they in this remaster, Bluepoint did add in an Easter egg where you can find something that connects it to the Last Guardian.
Yeah, I did hear that in a kind of weird way, all of these games from this company are somehow tied with each other.
How about this? Think of it like the Pixar theory, but with but with Team Ico.
I like the Pixar theory.
Yeah.
I found something connected. But look, guys, all this time, if we just climb to the top of the tower rather than go out of the tower every day, it turns out that there is a beautiful oasis here
There's a beautiful back door.
with fresh water, fresh food, fresh fruit. That actually spoilers. And if you actually reach this part in game, which you can reach this place, it takes multiple. Your climb meter carries over into each game. So apparently, I think it was told that you have to beat the game like 2 or 3 times over.
Baby!
You have to beat the game like 2 or 3 times over to get a high enough climb meter to climb up here your first time. apparently if you eat the fruit in this area, it actually like
Oh.
reduces your climbing meter. It like poisons it.
Oh.
So yeah, I think Mono's screwed.
So climbing up here isn't even worth it then.
Well, I mean, I guess
Actually,
I think,
actually, question: how did she even get up here with a baby?
There was probably a hidden
Agri's a
passageway
very strong
that
person.
she found, and that Wonder couldn't find.
but apparently, yeah, all along, life can exist here.
I guess she can
Yeah.
only wonder who this child is.
Well,
Well, she
whatever.
probably knows. It's probably
Well,
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Well, even so, she's stuck with it.
It's an odd
Yes.
Again, this would work as a Miyazaki film.
It really
Yeah.
would.
But I think the only reason Miyazaki wouldn't take this on, maybe because it doesn't have enough sky shots, and he loves his sky shots.
He does love his sky shot. He could add some
What
sky
What do you
shots.
mean,
in.
like,
Like,
if
look
the
at this
sky
sky
isn't,
shot.
like
Yeah,
a main
seriously.
focus?
He could add some in.
Somehow he's not going to do it.
Knowing Miyazaki, he'd probably just go like, "Fuck it, I am rewriting it so that all of the Colossi can fly, all of them."
Every last one of them. Might as well. But yeah, that said, I definitely enjoyed this game. I enjoyed getting to re-experience it. I played this back on the old PS2. I never had the PS3, so it was quite a jump. But all in all, like, again, apart from that one little glitch that we saw in that last part with that one dude's AI, like, the original experience is still here. It still plays like I remembered it, and it just looks so much nicer. What did you think of it, James?
I mean, I liked what I saw. I mean, like I said before, I haven't really played this game extensively. In fact, again, the most I've seen of it was just watching other friends play it, especially this. Yeah. And all things considered, like, I do agree. Like, this is a really damn good remaster. Like, it fixes it. It pretties up everything that needs to be prettied up, and well, in some ways, it just looks like it's a little more, I don't know, not quite as jank.
I think that there's
There's
our
the
little
moon.
like
And
little
there's
bit,
our
because
sky shot. Are you happy?
There's our sky. Also, to say that's a nice round. That's a nice round full circle thing.
By
We
the way,
started with the moon.
if you want games remastered, get Blue Point. They're good.
I will say what I love about this is that in a way they didn't. Back when I was talking about how this still felt like the old game on the PS2, I love what this remaster also shows, because what this shows is that this game
really is.
still a really good game, even though it was released like a decade or so ago. It all it just needed was a little bit of prettying up and maybe some like different resolution, but they left the same game as there, and
really.
I think it's timeless now.
It is great. It is a fantastic game.
So, if you want to give this a shot, I believe it is
Yes.
Sony exclusive.
It is definitely Sony exclusive.
you
It's
can play-
PS4 only.
You can play it technically on either of their big consoles, either the PS2, if you want to play the original, the PS3, if you want to play the Team Ico HD collection, or the Shadow of the Colossus remastered, which I think at the time it came out was only $40
I think
on
it still
PS4. On PS4. So, if any of this interested you, then by goodness, try it out. And again, remember that New Game Plus and stuff like that, you can still try to beat the Colossi and like faster time limits and get yourself some cool equipment. You can try and hunt for all of the collectibles if you're that like wanting to explore an open, empty world. But all in all, I'm glad I got to take people on this little journey through my own little nostalgia. So
I'm Earthquake.
with that said, I was Lucky Jack 20. One of you gotta go first.
You.
Okay, fine. We're terribly sorry for how dated all this commentary is going to be by the time this is all out.
Oh, it's the first parts I feel like I've aged.
And I'm Perfect Dorman. Thank you for joining.
Till next time!
And remember to pay a visit to your doctor, not wander.